Today, we're finally doing it. The full account breakdown. How long it took, the mistakes I made, my strongest teams, the biggest flex I've ever done in this game, and whether my account is actually good or just decent. Stick around because I think a lot of you guys are gonna relate to this one. So, let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, my brother?
First things first, how long did it actually take to build this account? Okay, so here's what happened. I originally played OPBR when the game first dropped, but honestly, I didn't like it at that time, so I left. And I came back when they released Gear 5 V1, which was around 4th or 4.5 anniversary. That's when I got hooked again. And not just hooked, but I got addicted to this game. Now, here's the thing. My account is an artist account. So coming back, I already had a decent head start, good resources, a good amount of rainbow diamonds. That made things a little easier early on. So my very first EX unit was Gear 5 V1, and maxing him out for the first time, it's not that hard with the resources I had. But boost 4, that's a whole different story at that time, and I'll get to that in a bit. Okay, now I'm about 80% F2P, and yeah, I know that's kind of a joke in our community, okay, but I'm proud of it, honestly. I'm 80% F2P, and probably my luckiest pull ever is Snake. I got her for free, like genuinely for free. That was insane though. Alright, so looking back, what would I do differently? I think a lot, and I mean a lot. The biggest one, wasting resources. I used to see a unit I like and just go crazy. Pop everything I had, max them out, and then just bench them. Like weeks later, I'd never touch them again. Yeah, that hurts to say out loud though, because I've been wasting tons of resources. And gold fragments. I regret how I used those gold fragments so much. Some units I maxed out with gold fragments, units that were meta at that time, and now they're basically useless. That's the thing people forget though. Even meta units don't last forever. Some bountiful units, they fall off fast. So you really gotta think before you spend. Even medals are another one. I skipped so many of them early on without really knowing how important they are in the future. So if you are watching this right now, just craft every new event medal and upgrade it. Even if you don't use it right away, it might save you in the future or in your future build. And going back to gold fragments, my advice, try to keep at least 3k. Yeah, it's a lot, but if you have 3k at least, do it. Do it. I know it's hard as an F2P because you always want to max out new units just to stay competitive, but trust me, saving gold fragments is one of the best things you can do for your account long term. Let's say there's a good unit like Zoro and Sanji. You want to max him out, right? Yeah, of course. Once you max him out, he can survive until next anniversary, so you don't have to force yourself to max out random units just to survive the current meta. What I'm saying is, you can just save it once you max out one good unit. Okay, so what are my strongest teams right now? On defense, I've got Kuzan, S-Snake, and Gear 5 V1, and honestly, pretty solid lineup. All of them are relevant in the current meta, so I'm happy with where they are right now. For runners, I'm running Gear 5 V2, Vegapunk, Sabo, and King V1. Now, King is great, but if you're going against Whitebeard, he becomes pretty much useless. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for a new broken-brained runner. You know, I'm a runner main now. And for attackers, BBV2, Garp, Kuma, Boni, or Kubo, Egghead Chopper, and Akainu. That's actually a fun units to play. Each one plays differently and keeps the game interesting for me. But I'll be real with you, even with all that, I still get one tap constantly. So yeah, it is what it is. The game is the game. Loose J is the problem, of course. Well, for my top 5 most valuable characters in my account, number 1, I'll go for Kuzan. Still one of the most reliable defenders in the game. Also, I have a good build on him, and I think as a defender, surviving or survivability is a must. And my Kuzan can survive longer than my Gear 5 V1, and he hits hard, so that's why I think Kuzan is my number 1 in my account. Number 2 and V1 3 should be Gear 5 V1 and V2. V1 just got buffed, so I've been having a blast with him lately. V2 is still insane unless Nus Juro shows up. Well, that's both for my Gear 5s. Then yeah, when there's Nus J, it's a different story. Number 4 will be BBV2. I'm still grinding and practicing with him, but the potential is crazy. I'm loving my BBV2 right now. I can't wait to build him and give him a lot of damage output. Okay, number 5 is Sabo. With how many Zoro-san players there are out there right now, Sabo is cooking. I can one-tap some of those Zoro-san. He can also capture the flag, which makes him super useful in the right matchup, of course. But yeah, still manageable at some point. And these are the units that are actually giving me wins right now. Not perfect, but they work. Okay, so this is the one I've been waiting to talk about. My biggest flex on this account. Well, I boost forward Gear 5 V1 without going full whale, okay? Now, let me give you some context. I've spent around $500 on this game, maybe more. Honestly, I lost count though, and most of that money I got shafted. Pulled for guaranteed EX units, bought tickets, and then nothing. I basically just gave my money away to Mr. Tenapiece sir and got nothing back. So it's pay to lose. Okay, that's me. Yeah, that's me. So that's why boost foreign Gear 5 V1 as someone who's mostly F2P means so much. It took me about a year. I put him in special training, didn't even use gold fragments to get to boost 3, and by the time I was ready to go for boost 4, I'd save up character orbs or that gold orbs right there. To be honest, I forgot what is that called, but yeah, it's the gold orbs. But here's the thing, I was still short, okay, like 10 boost orbs short, or more than, I think it's 10 or 12 or something. So what I did was exchange some character orbs for gold orbs, okay? And that actually made the difference. If you're wondering how to get there, that's one way to push it over the line. And since I usually grind one character at a time, I had a bunch of character orbs lurking. I wasn't gonna use these character orbs anyway, so exchanging them made sense, and it's helpful for my Gear 5 V1. I know a lot of you guys are F2P or close to it, and you have probably done the same thing with your own favorite units. So I think that's our flex, not just my flex. That's our flex. That's the real one though. And right now, I'm almost at 170%, almost there though. So we're getting there for my goal. My goal is to reach 170. So honestly, is my account good? I'd say it's decent. It's not a whale account. There are accounts out there that are stronger, luckier, and more stack than mine, okay? That's just the reality of this game. But here's the thing, it's not all about how many EX units you have or how much you spent. At the end of the day, even a boost 4 Gear 5 V1 doesn't mean everything. What makes the game worth playing is whether your units are fun to use, and right now I'm genuinely having fun playing with my alliance, enjoying the units I have. That's what keeps me logging in. So what's the goal from here? Well, top 1 Gear 5, I'm working on that though. More hyper boost and 170% on every element. That's the dream. And yeah, maybe I'll go full whale one day. We'll see. But for now, I want to hear from you guys. Flex your account in the comments. Let me know what you are working with, what your biggest flex is, and what units you are saving for. Alright, so yeah, that's it for this one. And I guess you know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.